we've now got a legend, former MotoGP rider, British Superbike champion, 3 times British Superbike champion, and a good friend of mine, Niall Mackenzie, joins us as we leave the Taylor's Turn hairpin and start making our way up the main straight, climbing a very steep straight here, Neil. We've just seen Taylor out on his bike doing a little drag race for a PR stunt, and he's very happy, he's very smiley. He's coming here in good form, carrying a nice championship lead. What do you think his weekend's going to be like?
Well, you're right, Duncan. He's totally pumped. He's had 3 wins and a second place this season and 4 pole positions, so he's in a good place as any racer would be with that season so far. He's looking forward to Knockhill, taking nothing for granted. He loves the track here, and as you said, it's an amazing track, and you never really get impression on TV how steep it is just heading up to the start finish out the hairpin. So particularly a problem for the bigger bikes like Taylor's on, lots of wheelie and lots of action, so that's always going to look spectacular. But generally he's good, he's fit, he's healthy. Build-based team have given him an amazing bike this year, and he's been riding it well, so he would love to win here at his home round. But taking nothing for granted, but he'll be giving it his all, but he's in the best possible shape he could be.
And Taz comes in carrying a good bit of speed on the Stouff Academy, the W40 Connect bike. I mean, it's great to see him gelling with the super sport side of things, moving up from super stock so quickly. Yeah,
it's an easy step from super stock 600 to super sport because the chassis are essentially the same, and the engines, if anything, while they're more powerful, they're easier to ride. They've got quick shift gear selection and a wider spread of power, so they're nicer to ride, and he's on pretty much the same Kawasaki chassis as last year. He's in good shape as well. He's had a couple of second places and a pole position, and he's also led a couple of races, and things have gone wrong when he's been leading, so he's desperate to win one. Also physically, mentally, team-wise, bike-wise, in the perfect shape, the best shape he could be, and ready to take everyone on and see if he can stand on top of the podium here at Knockhill.
Well, fingers crossed. Now, you mentioned earlier on it's a long climb, so I'm going to stop. I'm actually starting to get a little bit out of breath. You can see exactly where we've come from, the apex of the hairpin. And yeah, it is a long climb all the way up the straight towards the start and finish crest there, but you've had many a great battle here at Knockhill over your British Superbike Championship career. What is one of the standout battles that you had at Knockhill, and who was it with?
I think it's got to be with Steve Islop in 1998. We were teammates on the Cadbury's Boost bikes, but we were also bitter rivals. I was great friends with Steve when he stopped racing, but when I was racing against him I had to treat him as the enemy. So we battled for the championship between us the whole season. Lots of exchanging of paint. Fortunately it was the same colour. Lots of elbow bashing that year. And Stevie came out breaking the lap record in the second race here at Knockhill in 98, pretty much every lap, and I was struggling to go with him. So it was just digging in. I saw an opportunity on the last lap at Clark's, managed to get underneath him, pushed a little bit wide if I'm being honest on the exit, and managed to scrabble to the checkered flag first. So that for me, it was an amazing race. It was a great fun race, but it was a really important battle to win, being at Knockhill on my home turf against another Scot, and also for the championship. So that's got to be the standout. Well, at the time it wasn't the most pleasant experience. It was certainly satisfying at the end.
And for this weekend, shaky, Leon Haslam, Michael Laverty, Christian Eden, or are we maybe all overlooking how impressive Luke Mossey was here last year? Who's your tip for a couple of wins?
Well, Shaky's got a good record here. The Ducati historically has been a good bike. He's back in Ducatis this year, and they have got the full whammy factory Ducatis, so he's going to be good. But Leon Haslam, he's a class act. He's winning World Superbike races last year. He's already won in BSB this year. He won his first ever British Championship race in 125 at Knockhill, so he loves the track. He's going to be desperate. He's only back in British Superbike Championship for one reason, and that's to win races and win the championship. So he'll definitely take it to Shaky. But we've got a dozen other guys that are potential rostrum finishers and even potential victories for the guys out there. The Tyco BMW guys, Michael Laverty and Christian Iden, they're on top form. Honda guys, Dan Linfoot, Jason O'Halloran, the list goes on and on and on. So it'd be a brave man to put money on anyone.
We look forward to it this weekend. The 24th, 25th and 26th of June sees the MC British Superbike Championship return to Knockhill. Get your tickets booked online. We hope to see you here at the weekend. Come and see if the Mackenzie boys can get a couple of wins, and let's see who gets the Superbike victories. I'll keep my 50 pence in my pocket. Niall Mackenzie, thank you very much.
Cheers, Duncan.